change is coming. I guarantee you, I put my word on it today, the change is coming. Nothing will stop you if you do these three things. The change is coming. Let me say it again. The change is coming. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today what we're going to discuss is a topic that every single person relates to or can relate to. Now, I know personally I enjoy these videos where somebody comes out and talks about how they went from rags to riches. But we're not going to talk about these things. I'm going to talk about three things that changed my life from a year ago. I know we've made a video previously, but it wasn't titled the same. And I kept throwing hints here and there in many of my videos. And everything that I preach about on my YouTube, I actually do these things. I've done these things. Now, every single person has a dream today. A lifestyle that they want to live. What is this lifestyle? See, my dream and my lifestyle were here. I knew what I wanted. And three things that I've done that really brought me here. You do these three things, you will change your life. And you will see the change. I've seen change in 6 months. Not 12 months, but in 12 months, that change is getting bigger and bigger. I've only accomplished 50% of what I have to do. The 50% is going to be made in the background. So what is this dream of mine? What was this dream? So my dream was simple. Quit my job and make money without having to actually work hard. See, that's my dream. That is my dream. I've accomplished 50% of that. I quit my job. I'm making money without having to work hard. That's my dream. Your dream can be different than mine. Your dream could be making a salary today without having to work, retiring early, becoming a fitness model, making money off, I guess, your hobby, whether it's rapping, doing this, doing that, whatever your dream or your hobby is. Everybody has different dreams. And this relates to every single dreamer out there. Any dream you have, whether it's skiing, playing video games, this is the same dream. And the same principle is going to apply here. So, how did I change my life from a year ago? What happened? See, I documented the whole thing on YouTube of how I went from this to this. You know, a year ago I was on antidepressant pills, and if you look back in my older video, you see my face is puffed up. You know, I wasn't happy, even though I was making a 5-figure salary for a big company with a good salary. I still wasn't happy because I knew that this job that I was working wasn't my dream, and I knew that there's gonna be regrets. There was gonna be regrets. So why can't I do this now? Let me do this now, so I don't have to regret anything. If I fail, I'm like, yep, I've done it. But I didn't fail, because after doing these three things, there's nothing there. There's no outcome but success. No outcome but success if you do these three things. See, here's the dream. And there's escalators leading up to that dream. It could be 4 escalators. These escalators represent ideas of how you're going to get to that dream. Make sure it's not a money dream. So write it down. What is your dream? But make sure it's not a money dream. I was guilty of this, where I said, I want to make $1 million by the age of 30. That was my dream, right? As a kid, or somebody who's educated, they all want to make the $1 million. We all want to make the $1 million, and we think in our head, okay, I make $1 million, I'm going to buy 2 rental properties, and I'm going to enjoy the next $500,000 with just buy a car and just have fun and travel. See, we all have that dream. But the more I started thinking about money, the more I was bound to quit. Because at the start, when I was chasing that lifestyle of mine, which is to quit my job and live, I guess, a passive income lifestyle, I wasn't seeing enough money so I can quit my job and chase my dream. So what happened is I changed my mindset and I wrote down the lifestyle that I wanted to live. What is this lifestyle? Quit my job, not have a boss, be my own boss, right? And that's it. That was here. That's the lifestyle that I have to achieve. So what happened is I found myself doing everything necessary to achieve that lifestyle. And these are the three things that I'm gonna discuss today. Number 1, sacrifices. My vision was blinded because the people around me, they all wanted to do the same thing. They all wanted to go to college, get a job. By the way, I went to college, I got a job. But I was late to chase my dream. See, even though I was late to chase my dream, I still achieved my dream. See, I could have not went to college and still chased my dream, but I didn't know what I wanted to do at that stage. So I had to go to college. I graduated, honors degree, got my job, then I quit my job. But I was laying a foundation while I was still working, while the rest of the people, my friends, even people close to me, they were chasing one thing. What is that one thing? Get a job. Safety. Get a job, get a car, get a house. Those are the sacrifices that I made. I got rid of bad habits, bad friends, people that were blinding my vision, that were trying to put things in my head like you'll never achieve this, you're such a dreamer, you'll do this, you'll do that, you won't do anything. That's just a dream, you're just a talker. I said, okay, if I'm a talker, I don't want you in my life for 6 months. I'll be back in 6 months when I show you that I'm not a talker, but I'm actually a doer. So what happened is I got rid of bad habits, got rid of friends that didn't add value to my life, that were pulling me away from my dream, from my vision. You guys have the same people. They're blinding your vision today. See, you have a goal, you have a dream. And there's people around you that are blinding your vision, whether it's, hey, do you want to go out on Saturday? Do you want to go out on Friday? Let's go out, let's have fun. The next day, right, the alcohol wears off and you're sitting there depressed, not knowing what to do. You're like, really? I'm just too lazy to chase my dream today. See, these are bad habits that we have to sacrifice and get rid of. Even the people that are causing these bad habits, those who are blinding your vision from seeing your dream, that is number one sacrifice you have to make. That is the sacrifice that I made personally, so I can focus on my dream. See, you can't chase that dream. You can't, remember the dream and there's escalators leading here and there's a line, okay? How are you gonna see past that line if there's people standing in front of you? You can't, so you have to get rid of them. Once you get rid of them, now you're gonna see everything. The escalators, your dream is getting closer. Number 2, education. See, I've said this before. How would you know which escalator to take if you're not educated? Now, you're gonna say to me, but how can I educate myself on being an Instagram model, or being a rapper, or being an athlete, or whatever, a sponsored athlete, a sponsor model, whatever your dream is? How can I educate myself on these things? Well, how would you educate yourself? How can you turn your Instagram followings into a brand, into a clothing line? You don't know, because you're not educated. How can you trade stocks? How can you open up an account? You don't know, because you're not educated. So you don't know which route to take, because I know every single person, every single hustler, entrepreneur today, they have all these dreams, right? And they have all these talents and skills. But your dream, you're chasing it because of money. Let's be honest here. You're chasing it because there's money here. But the number one thing that I suggest you guys do is don't focus on the money, focus on the dream. We all know that there's money in that dream. But let's focus on the dream. Let's focus on the lifestyle, not the actual money, right? So that's the second thing, is education. You must educate yourself. Here is what I done. When I was working for this big company that I discussed previously in many of my videos, and they're gonna watch this today, I was working while also studying on the side. I was watching YouTube videos. Even the channels that I'm exceeding in subscribers today, I still listen to them. But I didn't listen to them to the extreme where I said, you're gonna take me to the next level. No, I just took things and formatted these things and I said, okay, that's enough to suit my life. I'm gonna use that and I'm gonna take it into consideration and act upon it. So the second thing was education. Studying, YouTube videos. That's all you need, YouTube. Everything is there. Books, Richest Man in Babylon, that's also a good book that I recommend you guys read, because it kind of tells you, gives you an outlook on life also. See, every person today, most rappers today, they go bankrupt. They just spending, right? This leads us to the first thing, sacrifice. They spend and they go bankrupt. You give them $1 million, they go back to $100. Why? Because they lack education. The second thing, they lack education. See, in life you need education, so educate yourself today. So you look at this dream and there's the escalators leading up to that dream and you're like, okay, I'm going to take this escalator today. I'm going to take this escalator. If this escalator fails, then I go back, walking, I'll take the next escalator. I'll take that. If that fails, collapses, I'll take the next one and the next one. The last one could be the one that's going to take it to that next level. And it's guaranteed. Nothing goes to waste. I've said this before. Nothing goes to waste. You learn from these mistakes that you make. But if you think for 1 minute that the first idea is going to take you to the next level, no, you have to constantly keep changing. Keep changing your strategies. And that's where education comes in. That's you learning from mistakes. And that's why I said one day that you have to act upon these ideas that you get in order to reach that dream, that lifestyle. See, how would you know how to market your music if you're a rapper? You don't know. Because you're not educated. You don't know how to SEO. See, the reality is, most of you guys today, you're not going to have an agent. No, you're not going to have that. You're going to have YouTube to market. So if you're not educated on the internet, how are you going to market your music or whatever, your products that you're selling on Amazon? You don't know because you lack education. You lack education on what's hot and what's not. Alright? I'm just using rap and whatnot as examples here. So the third thing, hard work. See, for me, it wasn't really hard work because I'm chasing my dream. So that was easy work. I enjoyed doing what I do because I was chasing my hobby, my dream, the things that I wanted to do. So it wasn't really hard work. So the thing that I want to say in this video is hard work doesn't mean hard work for some of you because you're chasing your dream, your life goal, the lifestyle that you want to live. So it's going to become enjoyable. It's enjoyable to see that you're moving forward. It's so enjoyable. You're going to have fun, but make sure you work hard. Once you do the first step, everything else becomes easy. The first step is sacrifices. No nice clothes, no nice cars, no girlfriends and chasing girls and whatnot, no luxury. I didn't care about what you had, what you were buying, what you were showing on Instagram. I didn't compare myself with people. The only thing I cared about was me, because I knew when I looked at people and I said, yep, I'm going to exceed you in life. I know that sounds cocky, but that's the reality. You look at people and you can say to them, look, you might be working a job and you might be living the lavish lifestyle, but you're relying on an employer, which is something that I don't want to do. Conclude this video, guys. Start somewhere. Do these 3 things that I told you about. Sacrifices. Sacrifices involves every single thing. Do the opposite of what people are doing. That's what sacrifices mean. Do the opposite of what people are doing. Number 2, education. It is so important, and you don't need to buy books. Everything is on YouTube. Get your ass on YouTube. When I was in work, I was listening to YouTube videos, watching YouTube videos, while I was also working on the company's hours. So yeah, you guys paid me for watching videos, if they see this video. But number 3, hard work. Hard work. But don't work too hard. Work smarter. But like I said, when you're working hard, you're not really working hard. It's going to be easy work because you're enjoying what you're doing. So what you need to understand in this video, change is coming. I guarantee you, I put my word on it today, the change is coming. Nothing will stop you if you do these 3 things. The change is coming. Let me say it again. The change is coming. And remember me. Remember Zed. When you change your life from where you are today to the next level. Because I'm that confident in you. I'm that confident in what you're going to do. I guarantee you there's no outcome but success. See you again for another. Just like always, I appreciate you for watching. Peace and love. See you again for another video.